Welcome back, bird experts. Today, we're going to finish reading our story about Pierre the penguin. Yesterday, we read the first part of the story and we learned a lot about Pierre. Who was Pierre? Right, he was a penguin. Who was the other character in our story, though? Pam. She was an aquatic biologist. That means she was someone that studied animals that live in the water. And these penguins, did they live in the ice or where it was warm? Right, they lived in Africa where it was warm. Pierre is an African penguin. So he spent a lot of time in the water. But where did the story mainly take place? Were they in Africa? No. Right, they were in a museum. Pierre was a penguin that was in an African exhibit in a museum. And what was the problem in our story? What was the problem that Pierre was having? Yes, Pierre lost his feathers and he was cold and he couldn't swim. Even though he was in Africa, the water was still cold. So if he would have gotten into that water, he would have been very, very cold. And those feathers are there to keep the penguins warm. But Pierre didn't have that. So today, we're going to finish reading the rest of our story. And I want you guys to be thinking about the solution and how the story ended. Remember, when you're thinking about the solution, you need to remember who are the helpers and what did the helpers do to help the bird solve its problem, okay? What was the resolution that they came to so that Pierre wouldn't be cold and would be able to swim? So we're going to be listening for that today as we get started with our story. So let's finish reading part 2 of Pierre the Penguin. Pierre the Penguin, part 2. One rainy day, biologist Pam came up with a new idea. Shazam! My dog wears a raincoat, she told the vet. Could Pierre wear a wetsuit? The vet said, you bet. Pam and a friend worked day and night to make a pattern that fit just right. Then a wetsuit was made of neoprene, the tiniest one you've ever seen. Carefully, Pam put on Pierre a wetsuit a featherless penguin could wear. Standing on a rock in his new wetsuit, Pierre the penguin looked mighty cute. He felt nice and warm and he wanted to swim. So what did he do? He dived right in. Now Pierre stood proud and tall, and nobody braided him at all. 6 weeks went by, and then a surprise. Pam could hardly believe her eyes. Not only was Pierre no longer cold, he had new feathers. Observe and behold. Now warm in water, now warm on shore. Guess who didn't need his wetsuit anymore? Pierre made a nest for his very best friend. Their story goes on, thanks to Pam. The end. 3, 2, 1, our story is done. Thank you guys for checking in with me and reading part 2 of Pierre the Penguin. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Remember today, I want you guys to be thinking about the solution, who the helpers are, and what the helpers did to solve Pierre's problem. And then I want you to tell me how this story ended. How did the story wrap up at the end after the solution? What happened? You're also going to fill out another page that'll be in your slides, and then you guys will have your math quiz when you check in with me later. Get ready to have a great day, and I'll see you for our Zoom party. Bye.